What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and something really bizarre is going on with John Boyega, having purged, I don't know, years probably of tweets randomly, losing their Twitter verification only to get it back today, walking off the set of a movie, and people think he's canceled in Hollywood. I'm not exactly sure on what planet that would actually happen. I mean, John Boyega is the correct political opinions, the correct political alignments. He's a literal activist, which I'll at least, I'll definitely give him more credit than a lot of these slacktivists that he works with. Like, the dude gets out there and does stuff. He seems like a genuinely nice guy, even though we don't necessarily agree on, politics and stuff like that, which we don't need to, as long as he's a good actor. I've made several videos defending his treatment from Disney, specifically Disney shrinking his face and hiding him on a movie poster because he is black. It's just blatant racism. There's no other way to describe it. And he called them out for that too, as well. I'm not sure if he was aware of it at the time, but later down the road, he definitely did. He did like a little documentary thing or a video thing where he called them out, and I love that. But something bizarre is going on, and I don't know what's going on here, but behind John Boyega's abrupt exit from Netflix's Rebel Ridge, the streamer cited streamer. Why are you calling him streamer? Cited family reasons for its stars. Oh, the streamer is Netflix. Family reasons for its star's departure from a $25 million production with filming underway, but multiple sources say he simply walked away. In early June, John Boyega abruptly exited Netflix's production Rebel Ridge for, quote, family reasons, according to a statement released by Netflix at the time. But other sources say, in fact, Boyega simply walked away from the production with filming underway, which, according to one person with knowledge of the situation, the filmmaker only discovered when they looked for him at his hotel and found that he had checked out. According to sources, there seemed to be no incident that prompted Boyega to leave in the midst of shooting. Several insiders, however, say the star had a myriad of issues ranging from the script to his accommodations. Top Netflix executives, including head of global film Scott Stuber and co-CEO Ted Sarandos, tried to persuade the star to return to the set without success. Dozens of crew members on the project were fired after Boyega's departure as the production disbanded. The shutdown may be temporary. However, sources say the new plan is to resume filming with a new lead early next year. Industry veterans say they cannot remember an instance in which a star walked away from a movie when filming was underway. I'm sure it's happened before. I know actors who wanted to back out of a movie. Nobody actually bails, says one top executive who is not involved with the movie. Not once they started filming. Didn't Jean-Claude Van Damme do that? Or was he? Yeah, he wanted out and then he got his way fired out from Predator, right? Boyega's London-based agent denied in an email that Boyega had unceremoniously exited the project. I can categorically say that these rumors are completely untrue, he wrote. People will form their opinion often rooted in boredom. As stated, John unfortunately left due to family reasons, which in truth is none of anyone's business except for his own. John and Netflix have a wonderful relationship, will continue to grow for years to come, whether that be through acting or through Boyega's production company, Upper Room. Through his representatives, Rebel Ridge director Jeremy Saulnier declined to comment. Smart. In the wake of his exit, Netflix was unable to find a quick replacement. Last year, Netflix made a deal with Boyega to develop films based on stories, cast, characters, and crew, literary properties, mythology, screenplays, and or other elements in around African countries, which a focus of West and East Africa. After the actor left Rebel Ridge, the streamer said in a statement, "We look forward to continuing our partnership with John Boyega's Upper Room Productions. His decision to exit the film would seem to preclude an insurance claim for money due to lost filming and production. Industry insiders say Netflix would not sue, though it would appear that the actor could face liability for leaving a project of his own volition while filming was underway." I don't know. Asked for a reaction to the incident, an executive who worked with Boyega in the past expressed surprise and was very disappointed to hear it. This guy, John Boyega, is so talented. But it's weird. There's a lot of spin going on. Here you say there may be more to it. You could say here, according to Hollywood Reporter, there's a rather dramatic claim it must be noted the source have not been corroborated. I don't know. Here you see Mary Sue. What's going on with John Boyega losing his Twitter verification? Now, I thought maybe he lost it simply because he purged all those tweets, or maybe his Twitter account got hacked or something like that, which would be a totally reasonable explanation. This says Boyega is someone who used his platform for voice, for activism in Hollywood and beyond, push back on fans who didn't like him, and stand up for what he believes in. It was a moment, blah, blah, blah. We don't know exactly what's happening, but earlier this month, it appears Boyega abruptly departed the Netflix film Rebel Ridge. The Hollywood Reporter released a piece yesterday citing sources that it made it seem like Boyega left the production without telling anyone. This felt a lot like it was manufactured to make Boyega look bad, with a hit piece feeling, as several insiders say, their star had a myriad of issues ranging from script to his accommodation. It's hard not to think Boyega is being cast in this light on purpose, given how outspoken he's been about bad behavior in Hollywood, and how the powerful in Hollywood tend to smear people who take a stand as, quote, difficult, often with well-placed articles and publications that they rely on for information. Now, I've seen this also on The Root, also made a similar claim that, like, people are just calling John difficult because they want to, smear him. It seems odd to me. John Boyega, again, is every bit the Hollywood poster boy that you would think they want. So I'm not sure. I just don't see Hollywood blacklisting John Boyega. Of course, John Boyega, then denying it. There is obviously, from there, though, things got even more confusing. Many people on social media noticed that Boyega's Twitter account is no longer verified. There have been claims that Boyega's tweets were deleted up until November 2020, but not to my knowledge. To my knowledge, Boyega has not tweeted in the last 7 months. Well, we can just look at that, right? We can just find out right away, real quick, if we go to Social Blade, switch to Twitch, or Twitter. How hard is journalism, Mary Sue? You can just see if the dude deleted any, right? He's lost 10,000 followers in the last 30 days. He's also stopped following 4 people, and he has deleted tweets. He's deleted many tweets, and he's just, what's strange is he was just hemorrhaging subscribers, right? Hemorrhaging followers, and then yesterday news broke and everybody followed him. So, and you can see he's deleting tweets, right? You have -1 tweet there, -1 tweet there, so -5 total tweets. And then you can also see, -3 tweets, -4, -2, -2. So he's been like systematically deleting tweets for months. I don't know why. That's why he has negative likes too, because he's deleting popular tweets. So yeah, he absolutely has deleted tweets. John Boyega knew that speaking out against systemic and industry racism would threaten his career. When black actors refuse to let themselves be made a victim, they become a target. We've seen this with Candace Patton, Ray Fisher, and so many more. I don't know if I buy that. I haven't really seen any super strong evidence that Ray Fisher was mistreated. I know he said he was, but it was investigated by multiple people. Nothing was really found. Now, of course, people will say, yeah, but they hired biased people to investigate. Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm willing to be wrong on the Ray Fisher thing, but as much as I've dug in to Ray Fisher, though, I'm just really not impressed by the evidence. And John Boyega, again, I would be really shocked if John Boyega was getting blacklisted for being an activist in Hollywood. That seems really odd. And, like, how much has he actually been calling out, like, for example, racism in Hollywood? I don't think he's really been doing that, has he? I mean, he didn't even call out when Disney did it to him until there was like a massive, how do I say, a massive online backlash, I don't think he put his career on the line. I mean, there are hundreds of popular Hollywood celebrities who have backed BLM. Hundreds, every one of them, nearly universally. There isn't a single Hollywood, active Hollywood celebrity that spoke out against him, was there? That's still working? This says doors were certainly closed to him for being an activist for BLM. Yup, the industry is definitely trying to run John Boyega's career, now pitting him as unprofessional and difficult to work with. I've heard of this with so many black actors, and it's never true. Well, I haven't seen any indication that he's difficult or hard to work with, but I don't know anybody that works for Netflix that could verify this. It's weird. I just don't. Isn't it a paradox? Like, Hollywood totally virtue signals and loves activism. Hollywood donated millions of dollars to bail out people who got locked up during the BLM Summer of Peace. So why in the heck would they be blacklisting John Boyega? I think there's definitely, if he's being blacklisted, there's got to be more to it. Why is he deleting tweets? Why did Twitter unverify him? What's going on? It's really is a mystery. I wish him all the best. I think he's a fine actor. I'm glad that he stood up to Disney. If he is getting blacklisted, if there's any evidence of it, I will absolutely report on it here and support him. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.